I'm
properly.
Dayle Waring. I met Bob on my first winter indoctrination exercise, which started on a Friday night. And he picked me up after a criminology class on the Wednesday, and we've been together ever since. And he joined the military. So he joined the military, so I got out of the militia. Bob went regular force, and then we were posted to Calgary. And
all over the world.
yeah.
My name is Bob Waring. I joined the militia. Then it was London Militia Surge time when I was 17 in the early 70s. I did a tour with the United Nations Emergency Force in Egypt, and then after that I transferred into the regular army. First Gulf War, tour of duty in Germany. Ended up first going to Darfur during the genocide there. I took 25 helicopters over and we supported the African Union in that endeavor for 3.5 years. I brought Dayle over as my senior administration, finance, and supply officer. And then after that, we wrote up the synopsis to go into Afghanistan, because ultimately we had serious issues with obviously the IEDs on the side of the road, and we needed to use aviation to get our young soldiers off the road. So we took 25 aircraft over there. We're up to about 40 aircraft at times. So we did that for 5 years in Afghanistan. Never a dull day, as you say, but yeah, our son Joshua is also a veteran from Afghanistan. Again, he rotated back into Kandahar, where I had put my headquarters, and we celebrated his 26th birthday. So we had our son Dayle, myself. The only one we were missing was our daughter, and so it was pretty darn good.
When he first arrived, because they kept telling me from Trenton when the flights were supposed to come in. Well, we worked at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway, and this flight was supposed to come in to Kandahar around 3. So an hour, that's not a big deal. And I said, I want to go see Josh and welcome him to Kandahar. And Bob says, you can't do that. You can't do that, Dayle. And I said, but I just want to go say hi.
No,
can't
do
said,
that.
You can't do that. And he said, do you know what it's going to be like for Josh if he gets off that plane and you're standing there?
And the sergeant major says, Corporal Waring, your mother is here.
So anyway, they're going through and they're doing
They'll never live it down.
In clearance. They're doing their in clearance. So they said to everybody that's there, do you have any family relatives there? And they said, and Josh says, yeah, my mom and dad are here. And the guy beside says, I wish my parents were here.
Get things pretty damn good.
We're spoiled.
Pretty correct, when it comes to fixing things. So, and every time you come back, it just reinforces that love of country and that understanding that we are blessed. We are blessed to be where we are. And bacon. Well, we just obviously organized the 100th anniversary of the Battle of Vimy Ridge Gala down at the London Convention Center with an incredible group of folks. That's from our Vimy Branch 145 Legion. With additional support from a cast of characters, really good characters, with 1,000 people.
Including you.
Including you.
Put the pump up here.
And so that's certainly one thing that we're both engaged in
the Veterans Golf Classic.
is the Legion. We also assist in putting together the Veterans Golf Classic.
What can the general public do to thank our veterans?
Job one, bar none, is to sort out this apocalyptic mess called the New Veterans Charter. We have something that Borden put together at the end of the First World War called the Sacred Obligation, which is, he saw all those young veterans come back from the First World War and all those battles and said, we are going to take care of these men and these women. And that lasted until Harper. And then Harper, of course, brought in the New Veterans Charter. And ultimately what we have now is a situation where our wounded are coming back and they get one-time lump sum payments. That is just wrong. It has to be fixed. And the only way that this can be fixed is through public attention, public understanding, and pressure on their parliamentarians to fix this. Because if we don't take care of our men and our women that go and serve the country, then we've lost. So that is job one. Compel the government to sort out the new veterans charter so that we can take care of all those young men and women that have come back and seriously need to be properly taken care of. And that doesn't mean a one-time lump sum payment. That means a regular medical pension.